your phone. Now think how much of that time is spent on social media. I know many of you, myself included, have an addiction to your phone. And like all addictions, they are extremely bad for your health. In this case, your mental health. Today, I will be discussing how there have been an influx in mental health issues since the start of social media, the reason for these issues, and the solutions we can take to combat this issue. So like I said, we have a major issue on our hands. This is well illustrated in a study done by the UCL Institute of Education and the University of Liverpool. They found that levels of depression had increased 9% for young people born in the 90s and 15% for those born at the turn of the millennium. This evidence shows that social media is the reason for this dramatic increase, because when we are the generation that has grown up the most with social media, and we are continuing to spend more and more time online, which is only going to cause these numbers to increase. Furthermore, in an article, the article, The Effects of Social Media on Teens, published September 11th of this year, written by Cynthia Catchings and clinically reviewed by Jill Dano, due to constant exposure to curated photos, cyberbullying, harassment, and constant communication through a screen, there's a link between mental illness and social media. We are constantly exposed to our peers' perfect lives. We have major feelings of inadequacy, the fear of missing out, and feeling like we need to live up to this unrealistic standard. This evidence shows the mental struggles that teens are experiencing are heavily related to social media. Now that we have discussed how mental health issues have increased for teens in this generation, we're going to focus on why. It is not the technology itself that is the problem. It is the way we are using it. From the article, Social Media and Youth Mental Health, created by the current priorities of the U.S. Surgeon General, accessed the 30th of November, it is found that spending 3 or more hours on social media doubles your chances of developing a mental illness. It is said that the average teen spends 3.5 hours a day on social media. Additionally, 46% of students ages 13 to 17 reported social media is the reason for their failing body image. This evidence alone shows us exactly where our problem is coming from. But our next question is why? Why is social media such a detriment? From the article, How Social Media Affects Teens, from the Child Mind Institute, we have a lack of face-to-face interaction. Teens are missing out on the language and facial expressions when they talk virtually. We are communicating too much through a screen, which makes it hard when we actually are faced with these in-person conversations to catch on to those nonverbal cues. Additionally, people do not post the imperfections of their lives on social media. They sort through hundreds of photos, finding the most Instagram-worthy picture, making these perfect moments potentially not even real. And we are comparing our reality to those pictures. We also now have apps that can literally alter our appearances, additionally making these moments not real. This evidence creates a clear view on how detrimental social media can be for teens. We are constantly looking at people's perfects and forgetting that they are not showing any of their imperfections. This evidence is further shown in Alyssa Young's testimony in her article, Pressure and Dangers of Social Media, A Personal Story. Alyssa did not listen to the age limit on social media. Many of us don't. We just download the app and create an account. Restriction. So she has seen a lot because she had social media at a very young age. She compares it to coming back to school from Christmas break in elementary school. You'd get to school and tell your friends all about these amazing gifts you got for Christmas, trying to make yours be better than everyone else's. That's exactly what social media is. We are showing our most perfect moments, trying to make our highlight reel be the which is making these unattainable goals for ourselves and other people, which leads to mental illness. Now that we understand the basis of this issue, we can better produce a solution that is practical and attainable for you all. We clearly have an issue, and I believe the solution starts with us, teens. The first solution is from the article, Social Media and Youth Mental Health, referenced earlier. I encourage you to use the resources available, like the suicide hotline. You also should limit your exposure on social media, who you follow, who you follow, and who you let follow you, etc. And while many of these solutions are very helpful, I took a more preventable approach for mine. I encourage you to find a hobby. Find something you enjoy. Relaxing. It doesn't have to be a super, daunting task, but find something that you enjoy to clear your mind. This can start with something like 15 minutes a day, if that's what it is. Because we all go home at night, and after work, school, sports, whatever it is, and we go on social media. We go down these rabbit holes, and that's where it gets you. So find a hobby. FaceTime or call a friend. Don't text them, actually call them. Color or draw. Play your favorite playlist. journal, find a book you enjoy reading, do something that you enjoy. Start with 15 minutes a day and make that a part of your daily routine to prioritize your mental health. So now that we have discussed the issue at hand, that is the declining mental health of teens, we need a change. This ongoing issue needs to be put to an end, and the solution starts with you. Now that we have discussed the problem at hand, the cause for this issue, and gone over solutions that we can take to combat this issue, I want you to try. Find a hobby, prioritize your mental health, because a slight change in your daily routine may help your mental health flourish. Thank you.